3-ish, and Bristle is one of the stronger ones that can manage to make that happen. And on the other hand as well, how many practice do you think most of these offlaners have to play against the Meepo safe lane? Like,
Perfect.
Almost none.
yeah, exactly. So it's just really, really annoying. How do I play against it? What do I do?
Yeah, but I think like he played a lot of Lone Druid, and he knows what to do with Lone Druid, and being against a Meepo doesn't change it. I think it's just an easy lane for the Lone Druid. What's gonna change is the MP possibly connecting. That's the thing. MP, by the way, already has a ward, so it's the hero to pay attention to. Like, he starts with the TP, he places a ward, probably like, here's the place I want a TP to kill this MP, this Lone Druid later in the game. That's the idea. They need to kill the Lone Druid so he won't, especially on a resummon, so he won't have a game. Otherwise, he'll just destroy the lane, no matter if it's Phoenix Meepo.
The Lone Druid tends to still be scary. Phoenix is actually pretty okay because the Spirit Bear does have a pretty, really slow attack speed at level 1. So being able to make sure that he doesn't get like 17 entangles in a row is going to always be a nice boost. It's Antic. Doesn't manage to pick up the
Yuma. It's caught in the shards, but they don't want to go. They see Lala's TP in the back. Fly's also joining. Thing is, like, since Lattice uses his TP to this fight, he either has to TP, he has to TP top with the normal TP. Which is kind of bad, because now he is stuck for a while. He'll have the spell TP in 40, but he won't have the normal TP to come back.
Gunner top side. It depends on really what Dubu's build is going to be. If he goes Impetus, I think he can bully Gunner out of the lane. I mean, he could probably do it as well with Enchant, but slightly less so. Considering it, when you're level 3, pretty much, Lallis is leaving the lane to gank the side lane or the mid lane. I guess side lane a bit more. It's still hard to kill off Earth Spirit. And Lallis is already TPing towards bottom. They're going in for the catch onto speed. Dropping low is that Lone Druid, and that is indeed first blood for Lallis, Nature's Prophet Gaming.
Yep, they're executing really well their idea. So the ward was already there from the minute 0. They know what they want to do. And now it's quite dangerous for Speed, right? If he loses the bear, it's like 2 minutes without playing the game.
As if the lane gets dragged back, you're going to get probably another TP from Lallis.
Things like Gunner is being punished for this also. And Bristol, you don't want to be punished. You want to be punishing the enemy if you're the Bristol. That's why the Bristol doesn't fit so much the strategy, in my opinion.
Lallis.
I can see, yeah.
Blocks the creep camps from spawning. Will pretty much be dead because he doesn't have that TP scroll that you mentioned. But the lane is actually favoring Gunner right now. It's right in front of his tier 1. So it's, yeah, you lose the NP, but considering the results, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, and Speed's gonna be Omega afraid till Lallis shows in a lane because he has the TP.
Well, he shows in the lane, but there's also another TP.
Yeah. Ready the cooldown run. Yeah, so like I definitely can see Nouns winning this game, especially like Stormstormer on the bat. He can shine. Maybe he kills like the Enchantress when she comes for the mid lane. But I'm just worried the Bristol might not have a game.
Yeah, it depends on if they're gonna make some stacks happen as well. So the Lallis is gonna need to pay attention to try and get some stacks going for Gunner. Give him a game. Dubu. Okay, so Dubu is going to go for the enchant levels, which means he farms better, but is slightly worse in the harass onto Bristle, unless you get really lucky with creeps and get yourselves like the...
I mean, you must get enchant. There's no other option. You need to have enchant level 2 by level 3. And you need nature attendant. Like, since they nerfed the impetus there's no other choice.
Well, I definitely do see Enchantresses go for both builds, depending on what they're laning up against.
Okay, they're wrong.
So, sorry.
Tell me who's the guy. I'm gonna like sell coaching hours to him.
I'm gonna quickly go through Dota2 Pro Tracker right now.
Let's focus on this game. Later.
Yeah. I'm
We have a long day
someone.
ahead.
Actually, it says, do we want a match? Yeah, no, that's not a good one. I see Iceberg. Yeah, that's probably not the... Dubu actually has gone for a build as well yesterday with the...
Malice TPs. MSS tips him. Like, oh, I saw you, bro. Old teammate.
Speed is actually still having a pretty good time against Yuma, even though he did get first blooded. Bear does a lot of work, but Levis is still lurking about. MSS in trouble, has the ice shards and the snowball. This dropping
Grenade
low.
burn plus the fire spirit burns. Is that
too much?
Will he get tipped back by Lelis? Because he saw it coming and he still died.
Top side, Gunner under the tower, taking like a little bit of damage because that's all that the Enchantress really can do. I mean, at this stage, you might as well just farm and make it a 1v1 in the lane. Unless you get maybe a mana burn creep, that Bristleback will be just A-okay.
So Dubu, once you connect to the mid lane, they already use the scan. He blocks the ancient camp really good, so they won't stack.
Stormstormer
Speed
is
going for defusal.
Stormstormer is really far.
It is, but it's neutrals, right? Because
Yeah.
Batrider farms neutrals. It's just like the same gold as the Earth Spirit. And now they're connecting it. Lawless.
Lelis in trouble. There's going to be the TP from the bat.
The Sprout.
He doesn't have lasso available on the bat. Actually, it was a Phoenix TPing in. That's not so scary, to be fair.
Bat doesn't have lasso because he's just killed the Ansem.
I was already
So
wondering
it's
why
again-
he just used where his lasso just went. But
3 games in the series, 3 times Dubu goes mid and 3 times Yansu dies on the safe lane. How many times more does it need to happen? Oh, they go
Well,
Numa bot.
But is it the fault of Dubu or is it the fault of
they have-
Yamsen, do you think?
It's communication fault. There's no one to blame. It's like, it's fine that you go on Dubu, but then you should play safer on Yansum.
Let's see, speed, what's he got? He's got a pretty okay farm, actually.
Also, Lelis managing to TP out, it's pretty meaningful. Because Earth Spirit, you really want to get a kill with the first Magnetize. So he doesn't have Earn Charges, he doesn't have Magnetize. He's going for a good move on the enemy Wisdom.
And
Yeah,
we'll
they're
be
gonna
able
have
to-
2 Wisdoms. That's meaningful also.
Vantic picks it up. Gunner walks up, but not really much that he can do or they can do against him because he's kind of indestructible at this point, unless you throw out a big fat rotation. But yeah, currently it is Yamsen top net worth, Speed second in terms of net worth. So their cores are pretty happy. MSS gets
Farmer,
lassoed back. Let's have a couple of targets that he could snowball to take Speed with him. The Lone Druid doesn't have his level 6 yet, and it's a really good timing to take a fight right before his level 6. A double kill for the side of Nouns. Stormstormer's almost done with bots as well, so he's going to be everywhere on the map.
Yeah. Stormstormer is playing really well on the bat, because not only he has 2 kills, but also his tower mid is still up against Enchantress. By this time, the last Enchantress match, the tower was already gone, and the mid had no kills. So he got 2 kills, 1 assist, 8-minute rune, unlucky.
Zantic, Spirit Vessel to be built up. It's really good against Meepo, Phoenix, Bristleback. It's just a value item this game. I You know, you got to be careful that you do manage to get some kills with it, because of course in game 1 what we saw, of course, with the Brewmaster from Speed, where he got the Spirit Vessel and then they did nothing to gain charges, then you're in trouble.
No.
You know, a bit too deep for any plays
The
there.
interesting part about this on top, they're going on Gunner.
Gunner, he's actually doing a lot of
No
damage to them
TP.
as well. There is no silence, but there is a break coming out from the Hill Troll Berserker, throwing out some BMs right there. Gaben loves this Yang lineup at the moment. That's so sad.
Unlucky. Probably, I don't know if he would have killed a support in exchange. I don't think so, but everyone would be very low HP. Now they're making the move into Yuma. Will they catch him? They did.
Lone Druid, the bear tries to knock him down, get a couple of roots in. Xantic flies by, but Speed gets the kill. And he's going to go for the
And a
Radiance
bounty.
Rush on the bear, which is very solid to have against this Meepo, of course, because that's AoE burn that also gets that blind going, which is the more important factor.
Yeah, till he gets to level 20. Yeah.
Middle tower is under attack.
And if I recall correctly, it
bottom
basically
tower
gives
is
for the
under
entire
attack.
team. So if you Earthbind, it gives True Strike for your entire team.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's kind of wild.
Batrider got a Xantic. Just burning to death. Burning by the Phoenix, burning by the Batrider. Phoenix has Ag, no mana for it though.
Radiant's middle tower is
Bottom,
under
do they
attack.
wanna go on Yuma? No. Just missed Rouse.
Meepo has really boring. Like, he has 3 talents that are pretty cool, and 5 talents that are really boring. Like 30
This
book
back rat
damage.
is terrible. I just think it's terrible.
I mean, yeah, but it's interesting at least. It's not like get a couple of tiny
Dire's
stats.
top tower is under
It
attack.
actually gives you stuff that's quite meaningful. Gunner, Impetus comes through. Dubu, can they finish him off? Gunner is still dealing a lot of damage, but Yamson will be able to get the kill. Phoenix chilling on the high ground, has the egg available, but won't be even needing to use
Radiant's
it.
middle tower is under
Bristleback
attack.
is down. They didn't get like
Dire's top
big,
tower
fat,
is
juicy
under
stacks
attack.
this game for
Radiant's
Gunner, so they
middle tower
actually
has
have
fallen.
kind of abandoned their Bristle.
Yeah, because that's the thing. They draft to shut down the Lone Fruit. So they draft the Meepo, MP,
Radiant's
Phoenix,
top tower is under
all the heroes
attack.
to shut down the Lone Druid, but then they also draft a Bristol, which kind of requires you to play around him. Doesn't mean that you need the 4 heroes with him. No, yeah, you want him alone, sure, but you want to have stacks. You want to guarantee his first 3-4 minutes of lane. And you can do both.
It's still weird that
Radiant's
also,
middle
like,
tower
Meepo's
is under
item build
attack.
is Dragonlance because stats are amazing, but it's still weird. Kamali hero. Yeah, here, get extra 150 attack range.
Dire's top tower
Eh?
is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's
Luckily,
top
Rod is not as broken as it was with, like, all the stats that you gain. Rod
Like the neutral, the mid.
Radiant structures are falling. Dire's top
Lelis.
tower is falling.
Doing a nice
Yuma joins.
vessel charge. Can the Xantic get himself out there? The Phoenix Egg dropped next to it, and the Xantic is dead. So they find a pretty big counter kill there, and it is Yuma that gets the good old cash to secure it.
It will get harder and harder for Xantic against the Meepo. This interaction of any spirit against Meepo is hard. You just get perma-rooted. Eventually, he... Yeah, I don't know. You need a BKB. Nice
Yeah.
boarding by Lalas.
Yams
This is a
really
TP.
farmed. He's got the Echo Saber plus the Mask of Madness already done. Going to be like they're focusing so much of their attention on Lone Druid that this Sven is just free farming everywhere.
Yeah. So the carry from the offlane strategy might work because they need to shut down this carry and then the...
Are scanned.
And the actual
They
carry
Sven
is,
would just
is ready to
outshine.
play.
Radiant
Yeah.
are scanned.
Because that's the thing. The Lone Druid is really scary because it's a Lone Druid, but the Sven is really scary because it counters the nouns like safe lane and off lane. Considering it's a silver edge carrier, and Meepo can very easily get chunked down with that
I
god
just think
strength.
he needs to join the fights a bit earlier. I'd rather go dagger before BKB. I think if he joins earlier, it will help a lot speed to get map control. And it would match the timing of the Radiance. So Radiance is gonna come in like 1.5 minutes. And yeah, they would both go aggressive.
Radiant's bottom
Because
tower
like
is
Sven
under
having
attack.
BKB and Lone having the Radiance, they'll just run out of you, right? You need some sort of goal, of blink stun.
Gunner.
You do have Dirt Spirit with this, but
Dire's
how do you
middle
follow
tower
up?
is under
Yeah,
attack.
you kind of need the Sven's god
Radiant's
strength there.
bottom tower is under
Or the
attack.
impetus from the Enchantress. He's got it level 3 now, so
Centec.
it is good pure damage.
But Rider has Arcane Rune. He wants to use the lasso, and he finds a target. It's Jensen hitting
Well,
the
that's
tower.
a big target. Dragging back to the tower. God strength is used, does a lot of damage, but without any backup coming in, nothing that Yamsen can do. Gets taken down.
Radiant's bottom
Tower gets
tower
denied, but
has
at least
been
that tower
denied.
is gone for now. And they might want to go in here with Zantic, but yeah. You know, he is pretty easy to kill, as we've seen for that Meepo.
Yeah, I don't get like Jensen. He started hitting the tower and then he backed off, like feeling something could happen. Then he just went back to the tower. Batrider with Arcane Rune, it was definitely a lasso coming, definitely, and the team was not ready to
Dire's
counter
middle
it. So
tower is under
again,
attack.
feels like sometimes Yang they are not on the same page during the game. It's probably like they're a new team, right? They're like a mix for now, so definitely a thing that they can fix, and they'll definitely become a way better team with time.
Oh, yeah.
It's cool to see.
Lineup wise, they definitely have what it takes to become top dogs of the North American region.
Fly, dash.
Yeah, nothing really that a Phoenix can do that. I mean, you could Icarus dive to stay alive for a little bit longer, but that's
So
about
it's
it.
Radiance on speed right now. MSS also really close to his dagger. He's gonna have on this wave. This is goal time for Team Yang. Let's see if they're willing to use their timing, play aggressively. They need to set a tempo. They cannot play super slow. Bristol will also have his Aghanim's really, really soon.
MSS should have realized that the Nature's Prophet ulti just hit all the creeps behind him, so that there should be an observer ward as well. They just all got blasted out of range. It's a very interesting ward placement. Not really something that you would normally counter, though.
I'd say on the Dream scenario, they should be killing the Bristol before he gets his Aghanim's. They should be around the Roach area.
Are scanning.
There we
Just
have it,
feels like-
Lone Druid's
Dire's
build.
top tower is under
Wraith
attack.
Bands time 10.
Yeah. Feels like nouns they use better their timings. They were already on the top area with the Bristol, and Yang they're just like panicking, TPing to the area, and they probably will be late. To a Roach that should be theirs. They had advantage control in the map.
Roach to be secured, Aegis to be picked up. That gives a chance for Yuma to be a bit more aggressive.
Dire's middle
Maybe
tower
hit some
is under
towers.
attack.
Stuff does drop pretty quickly if you hit it with a lot of different meepos. Scotty's also almost done, so that's going to be pretty good against the Lone Druid because he's got a lot of healing. The Enchantress because he's got a lot of healing. And Sven because, well, in general, it's just good against Sven.
And
Stats.
now is the BKB on Ansem. A bit late, right?
Dire are scanning.
Cool, you have BKB, but the enemy carry has Aegis.
I feel like that is queued after the Blink Dagger, the Shard. The extra passive armor is really good against this Radiant lineup. You're up against the Bristle and the Meepo. Batrider doesn't. That one doesn't matter too much. Speaking of which, Stormstormer gets the lasso off onto Zantic. Very low in HP.
is under
Ubu turns
attack.
his attention to Lelis. Antic's just going to roll out of there. In comes the two-man stun with the God Strength charging forward. They get themselves a quick kill onto Stormer and Lelis. A lot of damage in response. Snowball dodge just barely keeping them alive. Even Dubu, he's at like 20 HP. MSS sidesteps the first Earthbind. MSS is going to die. The rest is going to get out. So, yeah.
Amazing play by Team Yang. Amazing. They used their BKB, they fought where the Meeple wasn't, so they fought away from the Aegis hero. Although it's hard to fight far away from a Meeple because he can be everywhere. They go on the Batrider, kill him through BKB, magnetize Vessel, so much damage.
Yeah, this is pretty remarkable. Oh, that Bristle though, in like no time did 5k damage. That's definitely... Yeah, Yamson's marked up. I'm not comfortable right now. I'll buy the shard and then I'm gonna go Silver Edge instead of Blink Dagger. I can understand why that Silver Edge is really...
I can understand.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, after that fight, like you realize you need a Silver Edge for that hero. Otherwise, everyone will just die. I'd say it was really clutch. There's no ball from Tusk. Otherwise, they would be dead.
Yeah, MSS has been playing really well this series. Except for the laning stage in the previous game, as you pointed out. But afterwards, his Pugna was honestly one of the more crucial factors why they won.
Yeah?
Good to see him back.
That's the thing, yeah. Like, I'd say it's been such a long time that he doesn't play on that level that you're gonna see improvement game by game, right? From first game to second game to third game. It's just like this growing spiral. It's really good to see.
Huh. Just saw a post that was brought to my attention. Seems Half-Life 2 is gonna... no, Half-Life is getting a big
Not number
update.
3, bro. Okay.
No, not a number 3. Dude, Valve doesn't do number 3. But it's getting an update, so you're gonna get a big update to Half-Life. That's kind of cool. They're actually caring about their old games.
Keep caring about Dota, and it's fine.
That's what we want to see. I mean, we're getting a patch as well soon. Looking forward to fun stuff.
Lelis must be really happy now, because he just got a shard, he just finished his Aghanings.
Same that with almost
like,
as it's Antic.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit, now I really have a power spike. Like 2 power spikes at once. And he's gonna steal the enemy rune, you know, like 21 minutes. They don't. I mean, they do, just 2 seconds afterwards.
And Lelis should drop. Control is there, too many stuns to manage to survive. Still does a lot of damage in return. But its Antic gets Spirit Vessel charges. It's always a nice must.
The fire recap, they get 1.3k XP and he stole 840 times 2, 1.6. I guess it's not that bad for Team Yang when you look at it. Maybe for the supports, but our Spirit's super.
Who cares about the supports? It's not like Dota.
It's actually, okay, it's 840 times 2 and then times 2 because the enemy didn't get, right? So it's the 3.
Yeah.
Or do you get half of 840? I don't recall correctly.
I think it's half of 840.
Okay, so then it's...
Yeah.
If it's half, it's good for you. If it's the full times 2, it's good for now.
Yeah, it definitely should still just be value because you get it, but you also deny it.
But it's just a repeat of the other game where there's a DD on the river. There are 5 heroes from Yang, and they just like late for the power up rune, and the hero alone gets it. Last time they got to punish the puck, right? Let's see if they get to punish the Batrider.
Well,
probably they will.
Heading forward, MSS War Sponge instantly. Stormer dropping low. He's dead before they can respond. The Phoenix Egg
back.
Is it gonna drop? Yes, it is. But that bristle damage. Gunner just going ham there. It's a 2-for-2 trade. Speed needs to be careful. His bear's in trouble. His bear is very likely dead.
No QB on Speed.
Lelis actually. I think Speed forgot to micro his hero for a second right there, but in comes Jamson. Can he get himself out of there? This is getting a little bit dangerous. Gunner,
You're chasing.
he's chasing pretty deep.
No hairball though. Gunner. Where's your hairball, bro?
Dire's
Gunner.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah,
Maybe he
you're
thought
gonna,
he would
he's
get
gonna
for
have
the
to
storm.
message him after this game. Like, bro, learn to
I mean,
bristle.
he's new to the offlane. Probably he hasn't played much the hero.
He hasn't played bristle, bro. That's like the one hero that you need to play this patch. As an offlaner, it's like, well, that actually not the one. Probably Spirit Breaker, Bristle, Kunkka.
He's playing Centaur, Magnus, Kunkka, Wraith King, Axe, CK, Dazzle, Lone Druid, Primal.
Yeah, but Lone Druid
he
he
doesn't
always
have-
played, so and Primal.
On
as
the
well.
last 8 days, he doesn't have any game on Bristol. He does know about the thing on keeping just 1 point on Bristol back, so you return way more damage. You die faster, but you return way more damage. It's the cheese streak.
Yeah, there was collapse. I think it probably was collapse. He always has that weird stuff. He also had the Spirit Breaker build.
Yeah, I just think like if had the hairball, the chase would be so easy. Like hairball is broken. That's the thing.
Not even only for, I mean, obviously Hairball is broken, but also the fact that you can get more stacks on Viscous Nasal Goo. It's really good from 4 to 7. So much minus armor.
So, next Roche will be top. Speed is farming the bot lane with the Radiance. Cool. So they can keep being at the top lane. That's where they should be. Set your vision. Maybe get a gem. Make sure you're not under a ward. Both things colliding there. It's also going to be a catapult wave coming out. Let's see the Roche timer.
Are scanning.
It's also almost
3,
25 minutes.
2.
So,
2.44.
Lone Druid's got himself those 5 Wraith Bands that all doubled in value.
Yeah.
Look at that armor.
That's big.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's stupid levels of armor. He doesn't even have his true form activated, and he has just... okay, he is in tower protection, but you also have the Sven now with the shard, so the armor on that Lone Druid is insane.
It's also meaningful for the bear. Like, keep in mind, Spirit Link, armor share 20%. Something not everyone knows
Radiant are
about.
scanning.
Oh yeah. So you have
That's
that
why
armor
people
share.
build, like, most people that build Madness on Lone Druid are not Lone Druid spammers, because you share the minus armor, so you get even more minus armor.
God. I mean, again, I don't touch the hero with a 10-foot pole because I have to control 2 heroes at the same time, and that my mind can't handle that. It's like Arc Warden. I still don't know exactly what Arc Warden does in this patch. I know it does a lot
I
of
hope
pew
all
pew stuff.
changes. It's just too complicated to
Yeah.
have this concept.
It has a lot.
Or
of
they'll
stuff.
make it Omega broken, so everyone learns about it. You know, it's like, oh, you need to play this hero because Omega broken, and then it's on every game. But hopefully, no.
That was that
Okay,
little
1
brief
minute to
moment
rush.
with the Arc Warden where they had like the Manta style Arc Warden that was in the bubble and then did like extra magic damage per attack or something. That was weird. Just like
Yeah.
instantly nuke someone with Manta.
And then they fixed.
And then the hero got not played anymore.
I remember in the past there was some like bugs because of like macaroni coding, you know? Because like it has the same coding as the Monkey King ring. So like the Arc Warden could not bash with the illusion. I mean, you're not gonna build basher, but you were supposed to bash. But it doesn't work, or it didn't. Sven,
Did
ulti
you-
force.
Did you know that the Lone Druid Bear can return when he's hit by Earthbind? He was in Earthbind and he could still return. They re-Earthbind it and he could like return still pass. What? That's weird.
Yeah.
That feels like it shouldn't work. It's not really an interaction you see too often. Meepo versus Lone Druid.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But
Okay, free Roche. for nouns because they forced the Sven ulti. It's huge. Eggs and cheese.
Yeah, Meepo's also got the Aghanim Scepter, so now you got Mega Meepo! And he's going for the Disperser next.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen to the radiant.
Oh, the
Value.
AoE move speed or
Yeah, the Dispel, everything. It's really such a good... It's the downside is it costs so incredibly much.
MSS has a Midas. He soon's gonna go for an Agonies. Janssen. Does he want to go for Gunner? Gunner has cheese. No, he just wants to go for the wave. And here's the hairball.
He's got the
Has the
level 20
hairball.
talent
He
now
didn't
as
use
well
it.
on Sven, so he's got the extra 10 Warcry armor. Gets 25 armor from Warcry with a passive 6 armor on him as well. Yeah, they're so tanky. And
Janssen? Is
still
it
they
fly? Can he burst him? Ooh, dag. I mean, can still
Gonna
put
go
dag, I
charging
guess.
in, throwing for Yamsun, pops the BKB, Yamsun's on the run, and Xantic can kick his ally away, which is exactly what he does, trying to disengage.
Stuck. No
Who left
fight.
behind. Taking quite some time to kill off this Enchantress, but eventually does drop. Still worthwhile, they got rid of the Phoenix Egg for now, while in mid, they take down
They lead
Stormstormer.
it. The bad rider.
My God,
Or
Strength is
bind.
about to end as
Gets
well.
MSS. Here's the fear coming. Can his snowball blink? Oh, he has the ogre seal.
Oh, Gunner
Here comes
coming,
Gunner.
running forward. Speed goes into his big boy bear form. And
Has the fear.
he's gonna go for the TP
The
out
bear
there.
will be dead.
Doesn't have his return available, so the bear will falter. But resummon is, of course, available.
They ping Janssen.
Dire's
Without
middle
mana
tower
for the
is under
invis.
attack.
Just farming backwards. But Gunner's connecting. Oh, Janssen. Oh, the bounty. Oh!
Gets rooted up.
Global
And
root.
yeah, that's a big kill. He does have buyback. And there are still tier 2s everywhere. So I'm actually wondering why his entire team is...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now save your buddy Syndrome. It's a very scary move of dying all the way through. They just need to make sure that they don't break base. Losing a tier 2 tower, not that problematic considering they have
bottom
ages.
tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, they'll have the glyph also. Shadow wave. It's gonna die even with the glyph. But they have the glyph.
Dire's structures are
It is also a
Such a
meeple.
weird item on Meepo.
Thanking the glyph.
Dire's
AoE
bottom
surge.
tower is under attack.
That also dispels.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Double going for an arcade. It's a good tool to kill meeple. You need silences.
Dire's
Yeah, but
bottom
Disperser
tower
gets rid
is
of the
under
silencer.
attack.
It's really annoying.
Dire's structures are fortified.
They are hitting tier 3s.
Gunner, gotta be careful. Hurricane Fight still hurts. Still definitely does hurt. Sven is up in 5 seconds. They do push very quickly. Spot out on the side that there's going to be a TP coming through from the Lone Druid, and they're going to back off. Lone Druid has a resummon of the bear in 15 seconds. They don't break base. Speed is actually going for Mjolnir to get some extra AoE damage against the Meepo. This is something that they are... Sven is all the AoE damage they have. Which is a lot still, but...
Radiant are scanning.
I guess so far we didn't see a team fight, right? It's just like
Dire's
peak
middle
offs
tower
around the
is
map.
under attack.
So it's hard to tell that they don't. I think they have damage. Definitely think they have damage. It's just a matter of fusing all the spells together.
Well, they are looking to continue the fight.
Dire's middle tower
Aegis
has
is still
fallen.
up for 45 seconds. In the meantime, topside Janssen is farming, trying to get the AC because more armor means just more value. One side it has so much armor, the other side is trying to reduce all the armor. It's a very interesting combination.
But they took so much with this one kill on this van. Meepo is so good, like for tanking the glyph, because you have a lot of units. You just go straight one lane. And suddenly the game is like 10k ahead for them. The game that looked even.
They will go for the shard. Can they get it? Who gets it? It is Xantic, so he gets. Oh yeah, can now grab allies. That's actually a kind of a nice one. The Enchantress would also have been pretty good, so that he gets Spring. Which is always
Interest.
value.
Changed his mind, by the way. Probably after he saw the Disperser has it runs on the quick buy. I think like what can be game changing is this Agonies on Tusk. He's, let's say, 2 pieces away of it.
He has that Animitis, which he got after the blink. Long game. And to happen all over the place. Lelis has an AC now done as well. He's going for an Octarine core. God, he's huge. Phoenix, fly. Can they catch him? He has the Shivas.
Radiant
They spot out the courier flying over him. Dubu smoke breaks. Or ends. No? Broke. They are going to go in. Fly. Silenced up. Load the sword. Nice usage there from Gunner. Make sure that he can get the Phoenix Egg off. Do they have the attack speed to get rid of it? The lasso comes out. And the Phoenix Egg explodes. A huge catch coming through from Stormer. Triple kill secured. Make that a quad with Dubu dropping next. And they have a Meepo lineup. The creeps are pushing in top. This dire base is gone if they don't buy back.
Yeah, they need to buy back. But then Sven won't have BKB. It's a hard fight, so. The Egg plus the Wrath of Nature combo with the AoE route. That's what made a huge difference there.
I mean, it was everything. Even Gunner getting rid of that silence so that Phoenix can get his egg off. Could have been a lot worse for wear for them. Buybacks coming through, but tier 4s are the target here. They're breaking it pretty quickly. They still have a cheese on Gunner.
Will they just hit the Tron? They'll just hit the Tron.
Yeah, there's no fortification left. Tusk is almost back up. The lasso comes out, holds Jamson in place. Sven's going to get dragged into an uncomfortable position. Needs to heal up, but there's no targets. It's all problematic. The bear gets blown to smithereens, and it is going to be Meepo Gaming securing it, it seems. Don't think there's a chance here for the Yang side. It will be indeed the 2-150 for Nouns. The Bristol's AoE damage was a bit too much, and also, just in general, it's a Meepo, and it's a Meepo. That's just it. Meepo.
Yeah.